gut microbiota play a vital role in maintaining the health of a host. Many factors affect gut microbiota. Application of broad-range antibiotics disturb microbiota, while probiotic application protects the microbiota. To investigate how probiotics alter the physiological and psychological changes induced by antibiotics, we tested the performance of ampicillin-treated rats in the presence or absence of Lactobacillus fermentum strain NS9. In elevated plasmase and water maze, the results show that NS9 normalized the composition of gut microbiota and alleviated the ampicillin-induced inflammation in the colon. The levels of mineralocorticoid and NMDS receptor were also elevated in the hippocampus of ampicillin and NS9 treated group. NS9 application also reduced the anxiety-like behavior and alleviated the ampicillin-induced impairment in memory retention. These findings suggest that NS9 is beneficial to the host because it restores the physiological and psychological abnormalities induced by ampicillin. Our research results highlight how gut contents regulate the brain and shed light on the clinical application of probiotics to treat the side effect of antibiotics and mental disorders. Liangshan's research focused on the effect of probiotics on emotion, such as anxiety, depression, but my research focused on mental health, such as memory, long-term memory, short-term memory. So we focused on different aspects of the mental health, emotion, and memory. In animal experiments, there are many famous experiments to test the memory, such as in rats. We test the memory in a round pool. I'll show you. This equipment was used to test the rat's memory. In the first 4 days, we put the platform here, and the rats learn how to find the platform. When the experiment starts, this pool is full of water here, and the platform was put here. The rats learn to find the platform and stand here. In this experiment, there's no difference between the normal rats and the rats fed on antibiotics. But the other 2 days, we changed the side of platform, such as put it here, and the normal rats could find the new size quickly, but the antibiotic treated rats, they couldn't find the obvious plate or find the new site of platform. So we can see that their memory has totally been impaired. Okay. Yes, this is my famous behavior test. We call him Morris water maze. Yeah. This figure shows that the rat performance in the second phase of Morris water. Figure 1 shows the latency to find the platform in every chew during the training stage. In this figure, we can see that the normal rats, that means the control rats, has the shortest time to find the platform in second trio. But the ampicillin treated and both ampicillin and NS9 treated rats has spent more time to find the platform. This result has significant differences. The figure B shows that percentage time spent in 4 quadrants in prop test to after 24 hours. In this figure, we can show that in control rats, the rats can find this one SE quadrant and NW quadrant. That is the previous site and the new site. Spend more time in the quadrant, but the ampicillin treated rats didn't find the previous site or the new site. They spent the equal time in 4 places. And when the NS9 was application with the ampicillin, the rats also find the previous site and the new site. So we can say that ampicillin treated rats have the impairment memory. Yes, the figure C shows that percent time spent in the 4 sites in the prop test after 72 hours. We can see that the normal rats and the NS9 treated rats will spend more time in this one, but the ampicillin treated rats also spent equal time in 4 different sites. Yes, have impairment memory.